me see.
Everybody, I'm Ridley, and this is the NFL on EA Sports. Today's game features a very good pass rush. The Patriots are top 10 in total sacks, and they'll be up against the Seahawks team that will need to deal with them all game. So with that, let's get up to Gillette Stadium in Foxborough. Here are Brandon Guyton and Charles Davis.
Larry, we are about an hour's drive southwest of downtown Boston in the area known as Patriot Place, Gillette Stadium, here in Foxborough. Coming up is a rematch of that memorable Super Bowl 49 between the Seattle Seahawks and the New England Patriots. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Guyton, and Charles, we look at this Patriots team entering play. They coming off their very first loss of the year, suffered a week ago.
I'm about to hit you, Tommy boy.
Now that they know that chasing the 1972 Dolphins is out the window.
Meanwhile, for our visitors, the Seahawks, they're halfway home, looking good at a perfect 8-0.
And not much to complain about so far, is there? I'd have to say they're the best team in the NFL through the first half of the year.
The shadow's starting to get a bit longer. Week 10 of the NFL season is here, and we're underway on EA Sports. This fielded a few yards into the end zone.
Julian Edelman. Jules.
So here are the Patriots now backed up a bit to start their first drive. And they're led out by a guy who's done just about everything you can ever imagine to do in this league, the great Tom Brady.
It's been a lot of fun watching him develop in his career. But that will to win, he's had that probably since birth, and it transmits itself throughout his entire ball club. Watching him play, it can be an absolute joy unless you're on the other team.
Oh.
And he is going to lose yardage here. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down.
But when it comes to the running game, the New England Patriots are one of the few teams in the NFL that I don't think care much about balancing things out.
Last year, to your point, 5th in passing yardage, number 30 in the run game.
What they want to do each and every week is make a game plan based on their opponent, not so much their own.
I got to you, Brady, but you got rid of it.
When you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He ain't gonna hurt me downfield.
For him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had to read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target.
Martellus Bennett.
That wasn't excited about getting a chance to play with Tom Brady.
Absolutely not.
And Martellus Bennett bringing his considerable skills to New England now. Going to hook up with Mr. Brady for another completion here.
And 90 catches a couple years ago in Chicago, 53 last year for Bennett.
Yep, false start.
Motion before the snap. And this will be our first penalty of the night's proceedings.
Yeah, Michael Bennett.
Back at the 8-yard line. The 2015 Pro Bowler, Michael Bennett, in there to get him for sack number 9 now on the year.
Sometimes I watch games and wonder why they use play fakes on certain passing situations, because it's not going to fool anyone. I don't know if that was the case here, but the end result was the same. No one fooled. Quarterback was hit.
Give me that head, boy.
It's complete. It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down. Well, they tried to swing it on left into the flat, complete, but really nice open field tackle.
And they played that one like a great boxer. They were on their toes on that one. They weren't back on their heels reacting to the play. They saw it, came right for it, and made a nice tackle for lost yardage.
Man, how many wide receivers he got? Okay.
A nickel look by Seattle on third down.
Yep, 5 defensive backs now. On play action, it's Brady.
Got him. Michael Bennett again.
Taken down in the end zone. So that for an interesting way to start this ball game.
You done completed your passes, but they can't block Michael Bennett.
Guess it kind of makes you wonder what else we might have in store here in this one. So free kick situation forthcoming from the 20 as they'll punt this one away. So out come the Seahawks now for their first possession. They'll be led out by their fifth-year quarterback, a Super Bowl champion in 2014. It's Russell Wilson.
And hasn't it been fun watching the maturation of Russell Wilson as a quarterback? Because I think that Seattle did a great job of protecting him early, making sure they ran the heck out of the football, played great defense, careful with him throwing the ball. But as time has gone on, they don't have to protect him anymore. He's just a legit starting quarterback, one of the best in the league. What's his overall?
Boy, I tell you.
Coming into 2016, not bad.
Not bad at all. 2 Super Bowl appearances, 1 championship.
I think I'm gonna run this.
A transfer from Michigan.
47 power.
He got overlooked in the NFL draft when he came out and ended up being a priority free agent. And boy, what a rookie season he had before injuring an ankle. This guy is something else. When he gets going, their offense really responds. That's another nice run, and I have to tell you, some of the coaches that I played for, their philosophies were always different when they see a guy running the ball well. Some of them wanted to immediately go to play action and throw it now because it's wide open. While other coaches said, you know something, until they stop him, that big boy's going to keep getting the football. And that might be the direction that they're going to go right now.
And he's got his man in stride, complete. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. Second down now after the pass completion.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I
Snap.
think he knew right away where
Looking for Lockett, and it's intercepted. Devin McCourty picks it off.
Man, he blended in with the referee.
In our meetings, we need some plays from our defense here on the road early. They got it.
and don't think they were above all week long pointing out to their defense that the other defense is rated higher than them. You gotta let that happen, guys. Is that how we're going to play? And they responded to the challenge.
And our attention shifts here to the Seahawks defense. And we're going to get a peek at some of the hits that have helped them get this first half lead.
And you know how the best hits happen? By being really good on that side of the ball in terms of fundamentals. Being in the right spot, diagnosing plays well, and being there at the point of attack. They are really making it happen.
So after the INT, it's Brady. Brady will go down. It's Jared Reed, the rookie out of
Alabama.
Coming up the middle, gets him there for a loss of about 9. Well, they go play fake. The problem is nobody was faked out.
And when no one's faked out, what's the end result? Quarterback gets hit.
Here's Brady to throw. And he goes down. It's a
Ain't nobody blocking.
Get him back in his own 3.
My boy again.
Well, if an offense is going to throw the ball on this part of the field, any pass rusher will tell you that's his favorite part. Gets a chance to get after the quarterback. It's almost like a reverse red zone. They can create points using their defense. And this time they take their man down.
Now a carry for the shifty Deion Lewis. And he'll take this.
Boy, you almost got yourself knocked out, Deion.
Just 3 in the offense, likely going to yield to the punting unit here on 4th down. Here's Ryan Allen now. As his first punt will come from inside his own end zone.
But once again, a good example of situational football. That was third and very long, so you know they were guarding against the pass.
Alongside Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin, it's the Patriots in possession to begin quarter number 2, but likely not for long as they're in punt formation to kick it away. Now it's Lockett. Wow, evasive.
Make a miss.
A good return there, call it 13 yards. And the Seahawks have great field position to start this drive. They take over on the short side of the field. Here come the Seahawks now, set to take over.
I'm going to go ahead and hit him with my play. One of my go-to plays. Dang.
The memory they need to keep with them is that they did have something going. They were moving the football offense, had a nice sequence going. Don't worry about the other part. You can't get that back. Let's go back to what you were doing well before.
I thought you were going to say they need to have no memory, but remember the good part, forget the bad.
I like that even better. I don't care how many times you tell the story, it never loses its luster for me. Doug Baldwin, undrafted out of Stanford, and plays like a number
Oh, snap.
I don't care how you cover him. I don't care that his size isn't great. He's the one that typically comes up with the football.
Absolutely. His roots go all the way back to Gulf Breeze, Florida, where he's from, right on the water near Pensacola, and then, of course, to Stanford. And, boy, he's been good. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown.
Yep, called play out the same formation, boy.
His 9th touchdown of the season. And the Seahawks find a way to stretch their lead. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts. All right, because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky Country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase it.
And this is good as they extend it out now to a 9-0 lead. The drive there only spanning 3 plays. And the Seahawks capping it off with a touchdown. Hauschka now to send this one away following the score. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. And the Patriots gearing up to go now. And 3 and out on the last drive. No points on the scoreboard. A little soul-searching now?
I would say so. They need to help out their defense a little bit. They've got to be on the field a lot more than normal, put them in some tough spots. But what's the old adage? When you give another chance, it gives you a better chance to do it right.
Tackle made by Deshaun Shedd.
I can't help it. I'm just sitting back in admiration right now. This defense tells everyone that plays against them, you're not beating us running the football. That's who we are. That's what we're about. It's not going to happen. If you're going to beat us, you better pick another run.
They'll run again with blood. And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line. Just a couple there on the second down run. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8 situation.
I think we know by now that every run is not going to be broken and get all the way to the end zone. But these short ones still have their value. You can still set up the play action and throw the football. You control the clock because you have the ball and they don't. And often the physicality sets the tempo for the game.
Brady down the throw. He's going to get his man out of the backfield. Complete. They get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues. And at his size, he's a smaller back. He can get him the football. He can kind of get lost, make someone miss. It's good for him.
Yeah, it's great for him. I like what you said there. Sometimes he gets lost in the traffic a little bit. But get him out in the open field into some space. That plays to his strengths the best and keeps him out of it where all the big boys are. You know, make someone miss in the open field. But there's another example of why they haven't scored any points so far. I think it's time to abandon the run game, spread things out, and go to the air. It certainly can't be any worse than what they've done so far.
They fake the handoff. Now Brady.
Can't get away, boy. Should have faked it.
Michael Bennett in there to sack him, and that is 10 for him now on the year.
That's the second sack of the day for Michael Bennett, and partner, I would bet that if we
That offensive tackle can't do nothing.
they come from a variety of spots along the defensive front. He knows how to find matchups and exploit them.
And he has had a lot of sacks in his career.
That quickness just gets him upfield and right into the offensive backfield.
And the defense will try and pin their ears back and get pressure again here after the sack. It's third down. Working from the gun, it's Brady. He's got time in the pocket. To the sideline. Oh, a nice catch there. Made sure the feet were inbounds, and they were.
Was that a receiver? Yeah, actually it was. It was a running back who was a receiver on the play. Ivey's been spending time in the receiver drills getting his feet down.
Those guys out of the backfield, they got to be good, agile with their feet. He showed the agility there with a toe tap.
No doubt about it. It's like he'd gone to ballet school. Got the toes down and stayed in bounds.
Returnable for Lockett. 12 yards on the return that time. And it'll be Seahawk football, 1st and 10. The Seahawks offense now, they get ready to head back onto the field. And they will simply, Charles, be looking to duplicate what they did last drive when they were able to push it in for 6.
And they hope it'll be that easy, right? To be able to take exactly what happened before, replicate it. They have to make a few additional changes along the way because I'm sure the defense will make some adjustments, but they've got to have great confidence having scored the last time out.
He hits Baldwin right side. Give him 16 on the pickup, and it's good enough for a Seattle first. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front. Defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
Back to the ground on first. Again, it's Rawls. Down right around the 25. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
We always like to talk about defense in terms of levels. First level defensive line, second level linebackers, third level defensive backs. On that run, that was what we call the first level run, and it was stopped by a second level play.
And a hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete.
We know it's not an easy job to go and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have, and a pass he should have caught.
They go play fake to Michael. Now Wilson. He dropped it. Couldn't hang on in the end zone. So no 6 points, incomplete.
After all the preparation, all the practice, a play like that will absolutely break your heart. They had everything they wanted, just unable to complete it. In the end zone, a big-time drop.
And Hauschka's kick is good. And that will extend their lead even further. So he splits the uprights there, and I would imagine it's nice as a kicker. Right when it leaves your foot, you know it's good.
Yeah, it's kind of like a golfer that picks up his tee after a nice drive without even watching it land.
Solid analogy, I like it. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Patriot offense now set to come back out onto the field. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory, just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned they're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you got to figure, if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half. Managing risk is a big decision here.
Looking back to the air on 2nd down, it's Brady. He's got time. Nowhere to escape, and he goes
Cliff.
down.
First sack of the day.
For his 11th sack of the year.
Okay, you know my bias is about to come out here. A lot of people think that the offense is just moving in the wrong direction. I'd say they're moving in the right direction because the defense is pushing them back.
Former defensive guy. Now, as a quarterback 3rd and long, you really got to rally the troops here, don't you?
Yeah, you're doing a big way, and what else do you have to look out for? More pressure coming at you because it seems to be working pretty well.
So we've come upon halftime with the visiting Seahawks. Hey, Charles, you give me water. Jeez, Chuck, they cut off the halftime show again. Quicker than anticipated, ready for the start of the second half. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. Seattle now ready to march out of the field. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on.
There goes Thomas Rawls. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. Thomas Rawls. Touchdown number 22 on the season. And the Seahawks add on to their lead. That run massively increased his production in this game, and now he's over 100 yards.
And break out your calculator, partner, because his yards per carry went up significantly, right? Big-time jaunt all the way to the end zone.
Here's Hauschka for the extra point. And that one makes this a 19-point game. Now to send this one away following the score. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And not a particularly good return here as they'll be forced to start at the 12-yard line. We focus our attention on the Seahawks defense now.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover. They want to try to put points on the board.
On 1st and 10, here's Brady. And he's going to be brought down. Back at his own 6-yard line. Atama Rubin in there to get him for sack number 9 now on the year. He was trying to keep his eyes downfield. Nobody came open.
He's trying to do everything that he'd been taught, right? Every bit of the technique. But if no one's open, there is no technique except make sure you hold on to the ball as you go to the ground when you're getting sacked.
9 yards on the gain there, and it's going to bring up a tough 3rd and 7. 7 yards remain now on 3rd down.
So much of the game today, we're looking for hybrid players.
3rd and 7. Let's go. Let's go, Tom Brady. What you gonna do? What you gonna do, Tom? Yeah. Good hit. If you catch it out in the middle, you're gonna get punished.
Now after the completion, we're going to get a timeout. An injured player.
Amendola.
Return to Foxborough.
I wish that was Jules. Yeah. So you think them ribs broke?
Offense comes to the line now, 1st and 10. They go play action here on 1st down. And no escaping this time. It's his
Reed.
They get him for a sack. Jim Reed in there to get him. And that's sack number 6 for him on the year.
And that was just absolutely perfect man coverage. Nowhere for them to go. The football led to a sack. That's really difficult to do in today's NFL with all these gazelles running around that you're trying to cover in the secondary.
Brady gives now the ball. And Running's going to get him over the 40 to the 42. 9 yards on the gain there, so he got half of it back. And it'll be 3rd down.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
They'll run it now out of the gun. Muscles him off. No gain on the play there. A nice job defensively. And it likely forces a punt situation.
Yep, punt the ball back, Tom.
I know in most cases people think you throw the ball in this situation, and when they ran, it almost felt like a little bit of a surrender, maybe a give up. But I don't know if that's really the case. They might have been probing a little bit, checking the defense and filing it away for later. They might have something working later on.
And problems spreading to the punt team now. This one goes all the way into the end zone on the fly, so that'll come back to the 20. The Seattle now ready to march out of the field. And coming off a one-play drive that was so deflating for the defense, what's their mentality? How do they rally here and stop this offense?
Well, hopefully there's some determination that sets in because they weren't ready to go on the last one. Give all the credit to the offensive guys for getting it done, but to allow a run of that length, That's just not being prepared. So now, are they determined? Are they ready to read their keys and make the proper plays?
And we'll see how determined they are. We'll get it in the hands of Baldwin. They find some open field here. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle.
Boy, that was a nice little reverse, boy.
10th touchdown of the season, second of the game. And the Seahawks find a way to stretch their lead.
You know, in golf, they often talk about playing the course and not worrying about what the other players are doing, what their scores are. That's essentially what we're seeing from this offense. They're just having fun and doing what they feel like doing today.
Now Hausch can attack on the extra point. And that will bump the lead up to 26. Hausch get out to send this one away following the score. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he will take it back only to about the 13-yard line here.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover. They want to try and put points on the board.
The Patriots offense now, they work their way back onto the field. They'll begin here with one. And down on the scoreboard, certainly need each
Yeah, Blunt, we game tackling.
Sense of urgency has to take over for them here. They know the score. They know the situation. And by the way, the punter no longer exists for their offense. And that's how they have to treat this drive.
They need points.
Big time.
And over the middle to the tight end, Bennett. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. 17 yards on the pickup there. The drive will continue. It's a first down.
And there's another completion to the tight end. And let's face it, it is hard to overthrow a 6'6" target.
Indeed. Quarterbacks like their speed guys. They like that huge 6'6" target that they've got in him.
They really do, and it reminds me of what one great tight end told me once. He had told his quarterback, just make sure you throw it up there. You know, kind of like put up in the top shelf where the kids can't get it.
Still remaining here to pick up the first on second down. On second down, here's Brady. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up third down.
Everything about that play tells you about today's NFL offenses and what they're asking out of running backs. You can't just be a guy who can run the football. That's be able to catch it as well. And he didn't get that done on that run.
Now Brady. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up fourth. Here's Ryan Allen now as he's on to punt for the 4th time tonight. One quarter remains here on a Sunday night. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Foxborough. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4. They're already slim hopes are going to ride on this one. They'll go on 4th down. Now Brady got to have this one. And he's got it. And he gets this one across midfield for the first down to the 46.
And that's a big pickup on the first down. And you know that all week, both sides of the ball, offense and defense, are going through every situation. And in this case, the offensive guys have the right play dialed up because defensively, you work on 4th down situations.
And no escaping this time as he'll go down.
Put Averill the stunt.
Cliff Averill in there to drop him for his 11th sack of the year.
And plays like that really hurt play calling. They had a really nice gain on the previous play, but getting about half the yardage back on the sack. Extra pressure up front. Nowhere to go with the football. Down he goes.
And he is going to lose yardage here. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down. 9th play of the drive now on 3rd and a country mile. Now flags come in. Look like one of the Patriots might have moved. Ninth play of the drive now on 3rd and a country mile. Shotgun now for Brady. And he dropped it. Now it was tipped. Altered the ball a little bit, but he dropped it. And now 4th down. Here's Ryan Allen now as he's on to punt for New England. Taking it about the 16. Well, he wasn't too far from breaking that. Officially, given 15. And the offense will come back onto the field for the 1st and 10. The Seattle offense now set to come back out on the field. And they were able to punch it in the end zone last time. They'll be looking to do that again here for the defense. Obviously, they'll be looking to stop them from punching it back in the end zone.
It always is punch, counter punch, isn't it? And which team has the advantage? Let's just go back. Last time on offense, they rolled downfield, get into a good rhythm. You can see a little more bounce in and out of the huddle. You can see the sideline really get into the game. So defensively, you're thinking to yourself, how do we take that away from them? How do we get the advantage back? Let's see what they come up with. I think pressure is always the first way to go.
You love pressure.
I love it.
We'll see if they dial it up this drive. So here we go, 1st and 10 now. Now a play fake here on 1st down. That is caught. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just added their totals.
There's no doubt in my mind.
Do you hear that? Do you hear that?
It's not scales, right? I don't hear scales. I actually hear a tune being warbled.
I think the fat lady's humming.
Yeah, she's doing more than humming. She's yelling it out right now.
She's full bore.
Yeah, this thing is flat out finished.
Hauschka now for the extra point. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. Hauschka now to send this one away following the score. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Now the Patriots offense, they work their way back out onto the field. And with this deficit, you can't have too many more drives like the last drive where you had to punt it away.
No, I would tell my offense right here, the punter doesn't exist, guys. He doesn't even exist. He's not a team anymore. I just cut it, all right? So you've got to go out and create some offense for us here and give us some points. No way does that guy get on the field on this drive.
Poor punter.
Yeah, it wasn't his fault. But hey, listen, if something's got to be casualties at times, we're trying to win a game.
Brady will try again on 2nd down. Caught left side, Bennett.
Good catch.
This one across the 35. It's a gain of 11 yards that time, and it produces a new set of downs.
There's completion to the tight end, and I think that we're looking at something out of central casting, frankly.
Absolutely. I mean, size, the hands,
speed. I mean, can flat out run. You put that whole package together, you light up the eyes of an offensive coordinator, don't you?
He's going to look deep down the field. It's caught at the 10. And he does take it in for the touchdown, but a flag on the field, and I don't think this is going to stand.
Yeah, don't put the points on the board just yet.
So holding by the offense, and maybe now got to shift up what you want to do on the playbook.
Yeah, definitely. Change what you're doing in the playbook, but boy, the advantage shifts to the guys on defense, doesn't it? Longer yardage situations, they often become bolder.
Working from the gun, it's Brady. He's going to let it go again. And it drops down incomplete. Thought he might have had it. Instead, second down.
And when all else fails as a defender, when you're not there in the coverage, your best friend is exactly what we saw there. A big play shot taken by the offense. Unfortunately, it ended in a big drop.
And over that one drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble.
You ever notice that when Tom Brady does get hit and drop to the ground, some guys back to him pretty quickly to check on his health, aren't they?
Exactly right. For as much as he throws, doesn't take a lot of square shots, but took one there.
He's really smart in the pocket, isn't he? Even out of the pocket, he understands where the pressure is coming from. He senses people. You're exactly right. Doesn't take too many direct ones. But that one had to hurt.
So the Patriots with the football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. Take it at the 37. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
Brandon, I loved his game in college, and I thought he would translate well as a pro. Boy, did he exceed my expectations. Another punt return for a touchdown.
Busted onto the scene as an all-pro returner as a rookie. He's not looking back. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
Boy, Tom Brady, boy, that nigga.
So after surrendering the punt return for a score,
fouled
let's see what they can do in turn on this kickoff. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Out comes the New England offense to see what they can do this time. They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided game?
For a lot of coaches, don't forget today. Don't forget what has happened out here.
Yeah, use that as ammo going.
Exactly. Take a great look at that scoreboard. Realize how poorly everything went for us today. Coaching, playing, the whole deal. And never forget it, because
you're not going to want that feeling again.
No, you don't want that feeling again. And who knows? You may meet up with this team again.
Brady again here on 2nd and 10.
Gotcha, boy.
The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack. Well, it was second long, now it's third and even longer. They're going in the wrong direction here.
Because they're moving exactly the way they want to, but you're exactly right. Definitely going in the wrong direction for the offensive guys.
Road to the freaking Super Bowl.
On 3rd and long, it's Brady. Fighting through. Got a man complete. It's Chris Hogan. And they're going to get this one all the way out across the 45. That gives us a gain of 36 on 3rd down.
Good throw, Tom.
As we continue to advance in the NFL, people continue to scout players. They really don't care as much about body types as they care about those guys who can make people miss, run through tackles, and gain all that additional run after catch. Anybody who has that ability, they want them on their team.
Over the middle, Julian Edelman, it's complete. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
One thing I can say pretty safely, that route is not called if you don't have a guy who can throw the ball and put some mustard on it. Because if you're going to lollipop it in the middle of the field, bad things usually happen. It takes a strong-arm guy who can rifle it in there, and they were able to successfully complete that one.
Slam route caught by Edelman. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. It's a 9-yard gain, and it keeps the drive moving. And now they're in the hurry.
Morning and 2 hours sleep.
First down. And now the fumble. Brady loses the football.
Yeah, Brady, we getting to you now. Hi, my boy Cliff.
Offense with a fumble, but they recover it, and it brings up second down. Blunt, the lone running back. Well, Charles Foxborough, never, ever, under any circumstance, an easy place to win, but kudos, hats off, they got it done.
Yeah, and our guy Marvin, our statistician, he slid us the note, 91-16 here at home in the Tom Brady era. That's pretty impressive.
That's very impressive.
Hard to beat this team. They're not only well coached, not only are they talented, this crowd loves getting behind them.
So for the Seahawks, the train just keeps rolling 9-0 now to start this campaign. And they'll return home next week to take on the Philadelphia Eagles.